At this point, Alexander Rossi has already proven to be one of IndyCar's most beloved American superstars. From his first career IndyCar victory being the Indianapolis 500 in 2016 to competing for the championship in both 2018 and 2019, Rossi entered the 2020 season as a legit championship favorite. With the IndyCar season being so short, the margin for error is very slim at best. With no playoffs in this motorsport, this means that every race matters from start to finish. One bad race could cost you an entire championship, whether it's the first or the last. The season opener at Texas was an indication of what the 2020 season was about to become. Mechanical issues delayed the start of the season for Alexander Rossi, and once he got back on track, he was 2 laps down. It pretty much all goes downhill from here.
And here's Scott Dixon once again, kind of being held up here by lap traffic. That's Alexander Rossi, who sits 2 laps down on the last stint. Rosenquist took 10 seconds out of Dixon for this exact reason. Dixon was sort of trapped.
Well, Dixon had a big line of cars in front of him. Can't get it down the outside, so Rossi doesn't want to go another lap down, but he's already down 2, so that was a little bit of a bold move by Rossi. Rosenquist now closing that gap back down to 2.5 seconds. Rossi's off the pace. It's got a misfire. Listen to this.
Copy. Back to white one. White one.
Oh. And when it rains, it pours. They had a car that wouldn't start at Texas. It wouldn't get off the grid. He lost 2 laps. Now he's going to lose another bad one. Dave, see what's going on there.
Well, for Rossi,
we're going
this
to
is
fill it with fuel, and then we'll see what we can do from there.
Remember the morning warm-up, guys, he had that fuel pressure problem.
Well, remember at Texas, he had an issue just before the race even started. We're only a race and a half into this season, and Rossi's had 5 or 6 major issues. Let's listen to the restart and see if we can figure it out. He can't even get off pit lane. I wonder if it's the clutch.
It sounds like it's just something going electronic-wise with the power. It just not making any power, misfiring.
We'll see what we can do.
So painful to have to drive a whole lap like
that.
I
missed it.
I think it might be the clutch.
Still won't go. It stalls again.
Not doing anything. Switch it off.
More problems for Alexander Rossi.
This is
the right-hand side. You can see the sign here stuck to the front wing, and you can tell he's really struggling with understeer because of the loss of front downforce.
Oh, he's off big time again.
That's a replay, Paul, up top. And a miraculous save from Rossi to not lose the car and spin on the grass. That's an amazing piece of driving.
Here he comes now, going to the fastest corner on the track. This is where it's really going to hurt you. That lost front downforce as Pagano now has got to run, and he's going to take a look.
And this is just so frustrating for Rossi. He knows if he pits, he's going to lose about 35 seconds. Here comes Connor Daly now. So he's trying to probably run the math in his head. It just can't be worth it. As long as that piece of styrofoam is stuck there, it effectively is canceling all the downforce. Zach Veach goes off.
Here is the AutoNation Honda of Alexander Rossi. This has been a rugged, to say the least, start to the 2020 season for Alexander Rossi.
I think his toe is out of line or something.
Something was happening there. Looks, here we got a replay. He's off.
Oh, I think the left rear suspension maybe is broken.
We're hearing might be a flat tire, a cut down tire, pressure going down. You can see that outside front tire there looks like it's a little below, and it just shovels the grass.
But you also notice the white wall is gone on the right front or left front tire, so he might have had contact right here.
Max Chilton.
Oh, big contact.
It's broke the steering arm. Yeah, it's broken the steering arm. So.
Yeah, we talk about it a lot. No power steering here in the NTT IndyCar Series, so you are just death gripping that wheel, and when you come contact like that, wheel to wheel, it can rip it out and can do some damage. So obviously a problem with the car, but hopefully no problem with Alex on that one.
Now Rossi takes the lead.
Here's the fight that we're going to have. I believe this is going to be the fight for the win here.
I think Scott Dixon might have just given Rossi the lead.
There has been a penalty assessed to the 27 Napa Auto Parts Honda of Alexander Rossi. Go to the back of the field.
And they're calling it an unsafe release. And he drops the car, and the team tells him to go. He doesn't know. He just knows he's clear. Makes contact with Sato on the way out, and the chief steward has ruled this an unsafe release, and he goes to the back of the field.
And Dixon is being hassled by a rookie in Pato O'Ward. Meanwhile, bottom of your screen,
Focus
it's
forward.
Alexander Rossi on the go.
And Karaman VK had a touch up there going into turn one as Ferrucci goes high once again. Too much, this is way too much fun. Rossi angry fast, Dixon trying to protect his car and get to the lead.
Rossi trying to get by Castro Neves right here. He gets a run off the corner. Slides up the inside, but it's all jammed up. Look at these guys just trying to get out of the way here.
Still
What's
there.
going on?
Oh my gosh,
What's going on
Alexander
with
Rossi,
Pagano?
what a
Clear.
move!
Great job, great job.
That's at over 200 miles an hour, folks. Incredible. There's another caution. It's Alexander Rossi. Rossi is out of this 500.
Well, this changes everything. It's up high. Well, got loose on him.
Wow.
So it's just same thing as, exact same thing as what
Ericsson
happened to
and
Ericsson.
Willpower back on the pole, but he's got a youngster who wants to make his mark in this series and in this IndyCar world. They're jumping out of line. There's a collision. Rossi, Pagano, Andretti, Carpenter.
Askew.
Oh my goodness.
Very late start, and everybody was keyed up to go. It looked like a bunch of cars jumped out of line and ran into the back of Pagano, which caused everybody to start spinning. We'll get a replay, but Rossi's just the season of misfortune just continues.
We'll watch here from Rossi.
There's Colton Herter on the right there.
Green.
The Gateway fiasco might have been a low point, but in reality, it was actually the beginning of a mini turnaround. The 5 races after would see Rossi podium 4 straight times with 2 third-place finishes and 2 seconds. With a recent performance boost, the team could salvage this season with a win in the season finale.
A fairway by Rossi. Alexander Rossi crashes in the fast chicane.
That is such a dangerous spot right there. The guy who has led 61 laps today has just thrown it away.
He got out into the marbles. You highlight the black section. We see his dad on one of the ISO monitors. He can't believe it. There's his dad, Peter Rossi. He had his hands on his head. It looked like he got into the marbles, Townsend, and he lost the rear and spun it towards the inside and hit the inside wall.
Rossi losing the lead in the St. Petersburg finale has to be the most perfect ending to a bad seasons video I have ever seen. In the end, his 2020 stats are this: 0 wins, 5 podiums, and an average finish of 12.1 with 4 DNFs in 14 starts, along with a 9th place points finish. The question of if he'll return to true form next season remains to be seen, but hopefully at this time next year, we'll be making a championship season's Alexander Rossi video at some point. And once again, that'll do it for another video. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is Black Flags Matter. Catch you next time.